I'm back. I'm sure you have noticed by now, by just a few seconds I've been talking a horrendous quality of this, and that's because I live in the middle of fuck off nowhere. I have shite internet and a shite laptop, so that's fun. Can't do gameplay, so I'll sit here doing fuck all. That'll be fun, maybe, who knows. One person watching now, is that me? No, that's not me. Someone who's wasting enough time to, or who's got enough time to waste to watch this. Still not. There we go, he's back on screen. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see. Horrendous is how bad it is. I might as well leave an image up, really, and just leave it at that. Let's see if it's going any faster. It hasn't, it's buffering still. So, I hope you enjoy slideshows with shit mics. Because that's what this is, it's going to be a slideshow. I hope that looks all fucked up. Just me, sitting in a room. Pretty fun. I could probably get better performance out of the 10-year-old, you know, bollocks desktop I've got under my desk right now that I never have plugged into anything because it doesn't work. It is under the minimum specs for Windows 10 and, you know, that's not great. 1.5 gigs of DDR2 and a Celeron. That's shit even when it was on Vista. Is the stream still going? It is. Well, that's fun. One person watching now, I think that's still me. So might get rid of this overlay, it's dumb, and it's just a stock photo that I didn't pay for, so that's cool. Right, there we go, let's resize it. Now that looks shit. I think I got better performance out of... What do you mean encoding overlay? Shut... I'm not... Encode preset speed, apply. No, it's still over. Let me tell you a little something. This laptop that I'm working off now it came with 4 gigs of RAM. I've upgraded that to 8 gigs in the last week. But it comes with a low tier? No, low level, whatever. It's so bad they don't class it as entry level, they class it below that. AMD, what's it, A6 9225 or something? I don't know. So it's got a built-in, it's an APU, not a CPU, so it's even shitter. It can barely run it can run like I don't know, like Portal 2, it can do GameCube emulation, that's about as far as it gets. I can play Breath of the Wild on CMU on it in I mean, it's playable. I wouldn't call it playable. Let's see if the performance is increased. Stop pausing it every time I fucking... No, let's go straight up to the Probably doesn't help that I've got 1,000,001 background processes running. Because even though I've only had this laptop since like early January, it's full of shit because I have to put stuff all on it. So, that's probably one reason. Like ADB, the Android debugging bridge. Like, why is that open? Why is that even like Amazon? Don't want that. Cortana's bollocks. Cortana can fuck right off. It's just bad, it's got just bad computer, bad stream. I'm sitting here, I've checked it on my phone as I was just doing this. Slideshow doesn't even begin to cover it. I've got an audio output capture for some reason, that's probably not helping. Yeah. So now I've got 3 sources. I've got this built-in webcam. This webcam that I'm using as a mic because I haven't got a microphone because I don't see power usage very high. Well, it's plugged in, so I don't care. It just adds up, doesn't it? All this shite. Yeah, like, what's that? Office. What's that? Microsoft. I don't even have Microsoft Office. I'm fairly sure I haven't pirated it either. So how are you going to tell me? Space Desk. That's actually alright. I use that sometimes. Like the Steam client boot. Why does stuff not just end when you close it? Why doesn't it? Because it should. Like, the Wacom tab, like all this VMware stuff, that's not helping. I need to do a fresh install, but if I do a fresh install, then I lose all the stuff. Like Wild Tangent Helper service. I got that because I downloaded Gigantic, and Gigantic shut down before I could even play it. So that's awesome. Your phone. Cool. I don't want my phone to have anything to do with my laptop because I don't want. I just don't. I don't care unless I'm doing something with it, like flashing a new ROM or something. That's not what I asked for, is it? This Wacom stuff, I can keep that up in case I decide to use my drawing tablet. This shit doesn't work properly anymore. 100% CPU usage. Yeah. Well, that's bullshit, isn't it? So, fuck off. Why is Discord just opening more? I have never, Discord shouldn't be open. It shouldn't even be open because it opens at launch, despite the fact that I have specifically told it to not open at launch. Like, it's using APFS for Windows. I couldn't install Mac OS on here, it didn't work. I should have stuck with the VM. So now I've got to get it's just like all this stuff I don't fucking need or want. It's this shit stream. Fuck off, Cortana. Fuck off. You're using like half of my fucking. How are you using 22%? I've not used you since the dawn of man. Can Cortana just... Why does Cortana not fuck off? I've got Cortana disabled in my settings. Why is it on? Oh, let's take this AI from our video game series and make it a digital assistant, because that's not just dumb, is it? That's not stupid. 100% CPU usage. You know how much bullshit that is? That's a lot of bullshit. My fans aren't even kicking in. I can do nothing and the fans on this will just... I'm surprised it doesn't take off. Whatever. I need to stop being angry about it. The audio is good. Well, at least that's something. Like, I don't understand. How can it be so... Maybe I'll mess with the settings a little bit, see if I can get it up a bit. Right. How about I set it to a custom res? Okay, well that didn't work. Oh, so I try and make the settings work and it just... like... fucking... It's just like, what in the fucking... hardware encoding, and it's like... Audio... Oh, it's because the audio bitrate is ridiculous. How many drop frames have I got? 92%. God damn. That's a lot. That's... it's in the 22,000s. I don't know how far behind it is. It's behind by a decent bit. I'll just pop up an image, show you the just ridiculous, like everything. Let me put this up on the stream. I need to like come up with a good intro, because the whole thing I've been doing is just no, we'll find the image again. It's like pictures captured on PNG or something. Right, let me show you. This is my CPU usage. OBS using 50% of my CPU. 50%. I'm convinced I was scammed on this PC, because I can find no record whatsoever of it existing. Damn, has the stream just frozen? I don't see that. I should probably get rid of that, actually. Yes. I'm hoping to get like a decent PC soon. This PC cost me, in total it's cost me about 400 quid. And for that price, I could buy a desktop that I could stream from, like decently, like pretty good. But I can't, so that's fun. I don't want to sell this because I've invested a lot of actual work into making it not suck, and I wouldn't be able to sell it because I've taken a look inside it, so there's bits. It's on the heat pipe for the processor, so that's fun. That's yeah, and I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so basically my options for, you know, because I can't get a job, I'm a minor, I can't get a job, and you know, I can't even work part-time because, like I said, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Even if quarantine wasn't happening, you know, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Fuck the British schooling system. I know that's a random thing to say, but fuck the British schooling system. It's shite. I've got to go into school and do 2 hours. Like, I know it's 2 hours, and it's like 4 days over the next couple of weeks, like 4 weeks, It's like once every week, and it's like 2 hours. But it's just dumb. Like, the only reason I go into school in the first place is because I have to. You know, I don't enjoy it. I know, you know, it's not supposed to be enjoyed. It's supposed to be there to teach you something. But I learned jack shit. Like, and that is probably more a reflection on people that are, you know, teaching me, but it's still dumb. Like, I could probably stick Linux back on this and stream better from this. Because this has a more powerful CPU than my laptop. You know what, I will do that tomorrow. Stream from my Switch. Okay, why not? You know, how bad can it be? Pretty fucking bad, actually. That's how bad it can be, but... well, at least I'm somewhat... Yeah, I should just... You know what I should do? I should make an image. I should get rid of this video capture, because that's horrendous. And just try it. Let me open some MS Paint. MS Paint like Bob Ross. As it were. Where is Paint? Is it in... would it be under M? Okay, maybe it's under A. No, it's not. Okay, so under M. Microsoft Office Tools? Microsoft Launcher. Oh no, it's Minecraft Launcher. Where's half the stuff like? Disappeared. Where's Paint? New Paint. Oh, it'll be on Windows accessories, not under Microsoft on it. I'm actually dumb. Oh, Windows. Oh my god, this mouse. Christ alive. It's got a touchpad on the. Over the. Click the keys. I mean, it's wireless, so it's still better. It's still like a step up from the mouse I was using before. What's the resolution? Whatever. I'll fix it later. No. What should I put on the? You don't good for you that you don't have to go to school, but like. Wait, what? That's bullshit. Yeah. That's bullshit. How do I... Oh, why you fucked me up in the ass? Right, I'll just fill it with, red. There we go, because that doesn't hurt my eyes at all. That's great. How about we put no, that's red as well. You can't see it. Right, okay. Then we fill that with some green. No, it's just, you know what, I might as well commit now, because it started to, I forget what the, whatever, I'll remember it when I remember it. Right, so that's turned into a Nike tick, but that's fine, because fuck knows. There we go, got some, no, that's wrong. Sure, right, let's save this. Let's I'll just put this over the stream and I'll mute my audio and I'll go and do something, I don't know. Literally anything but this. No, I'll stay here. I'll still talk, but I won't have video because it's horrendous. And it's bad. This one, yeah, let's go. So, okay. This is marginally better than the video. I'm still dropping frames somehow, but that doesn't matter because there aren't any frames to drop because it's the same thing constantly. Oh, fair dues. Actually, anxiety and shit, that makes sense. God damn. Well, this is fun because no one's gonna. I'm gonna delete this after I'm done. So I'm basically just fucking talking to myself here, aren't I? Really, and one other person who I could talk to through any other means that would be infinitely better than this. So. You know, I could just... I mean, it's my fault that I don't fucking do anything, isn't it, really? It's my fault that I haven't accomplished shit in my life. Because I don't plan ahead, I don't fucking, you know, I'll take whatever is the easiest way out. Which is fine, like, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, I guess, but there is, because it's landed me in whatever kind of fucking situation I want to call this, which is, you know, not a great one. Like, it's not bad, but it's not wonderful. No, I don't want to pop that out. Maybe I'll just, maybe I'll add a display capture. Maybe I'll just sort of do some, this is actually faster, so I don't know how that works. So, let's look at, oh, it's a tunnel. How do you warp stuff? I know how to do it in Photoshop, but like, it is cool actually. Maybe we'll just stream like this from now on. Christ, this is just a fun time, isn't it? Pew, 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 pew. Just zooms down the thing. It's going to be a lot less satisfying on everyone else's end because it's like -3 frames per second. I can't even sell the bits from like this old desktop. Not that I'm going to build in it. My original plan was to build in it, and then I didn't do that because that was dumb, because it didn't. And there's like one fan like slot. It's not even used. It's like, well, it was dusty. I cleared it out, or I cleaned it out, not cleared it out. But it like runs like arse. I could probably still get better fucking streaming than I can on this though. Like, I can get a computer that is like millions of times better than this for like the same price. But I decided, hey, you know what's a great idea? I'm gonna buy a laptop instead of just building my own PC, because I don't know, portability, I guess I thought was the idea. Obviously that didn't work out very well, and I can't optimize my settings for streaming at all because it's just all locked behind a knowledge tool, which I can learn how to do like custom settings and stuff. Well, like I know how to do custom settings, but like command line custom settings and stuff in OBS. But that's just eternal time. Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know how I can lessen the buffer effect apart from, well, I mean I can't because it's YouTube's like own like algorithm, whatever, so that I don't have horrendously ridiculous like, well, I memean I'm already dropping so many frames that it doesn't even matter at this point. Okay, well, I mean, I'm down to 88% drop frames, which is a 4% improvement from what it was before, but then I shake my mouse about and it's like, huh, no, fuck you. It's just like, I don't know why I even do anything. Maybe I'll just throw myself off a cliff. Who knows? Not that there's any cliffs here in Suffolk. It's all just steep hills. Maybe I could throw myself off a church, but that's probably sacrilege or something. I don't know. Yeah. Not that the church is the highest thing around here, actually. It's probably a tree. But I'm not going to throw myself off anything. That's boring, and suicide is cringe. So yeah. It's all just like, what's the point, you know? Maybe I'm here for a reason, but maybe I'm not, and I do not have the patience to find out. Like which one of the two it is, you know? Steep hill time, yeah, it is. This is steep hill time. Right, like maybe if I'm trying to write something, I should make the text white. Oh no, that's not how that. Oh, you gotta make the text. What? You can make the text box bigger, but it doesn't make the text bigger. That's dumb. Right. Let's do this. Philosophy. Yeah, sure, philosophy. Let's go with that. So, I think cats are like the human, the perfect human. The perfect human? No, that's dumb. The perfect creature. They're so soft and fluffy, and they're like, ooh, you know, they're evil, but they're great. So maybe I'll add a cat onto the. Let's do that. That's a good idea. How do you draw? What? How do I? Right, that's okay. Sure. Now it's art time. Right angle. Triangle. I'll just yeah, philosophy is pretty epic. How do I? You can't make the right angle triangles. Flip them. That's cringe. Why is it that way? That's a weird way to do it. How do you flip something horizontally? Rotate. Flip horizontally. Okay, and then we've got like some a cat, and then like a yeah, that kind of looks like a cat. I don't know. It just occurred to me this isn't saving in like a live thing or anything, so I'm just kind of rambling while I... Yeah, sure, that's... doesn't really look like a cat, but... I should have used my phone as the audio input. I should just stream this from my phone, but that's cringe, and I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll stream from... I can't even stream from... I'll have to reformat my Android one to an Ubuntu one, so that I can do streaming from my Switch, because otherwise it's... I don't know. I'll get rid of that cat, because that looks like some sort of, I don't know, BDSM mask or something. And it's kind of terrifying. The reappearance of Belle Delphine is kind of interesting, actually. I don't know, I've been wanting to make a video on her for a while, because I think it's kind of interesting. She's a marketing genius, you know? She does all this stuff, she never actually... You know, she sort of edges towards stuff, but it's quite hard to find evidence of her doing it, if that makes sense. And then it's like, she just disappears. That looks like a demon into my non-existent soul, bruh, same. Like, the thing is, though, you know, like, I can't earn money. So I'm stuck here. So I can't do anything I want to do because, you know, shite computer, as I said. You know, the budget build I want to go for is going to cost me like 600 quid, which is, like, fine, that's reasonable for the price to performance there. But... no, Ubuntu's... I don't know, it's better than, like, Arch, I guess. Yeah, it's better than Arch. Arch is a pain in the ass to set up unless you're using like Manjaro, and even then, like, finding something that works for Arch, like Ubuntu's like the go-to for, like, just because it's not complicated. You know, it's not similar to Windows. If you want something similar to Windows, then go for Manjaro, because it's very similar, and it's a lot more technical, so you can get a lot more done with it if you know what you're doing. I mean, I don't, but like. Yeah, so if I stream from, because it's the Tegra X1 chipset, so let me see how decent Tegra streaming is. Streaming with Tegra X1 chipset. Because, I guess you probably can stream from it. Because, the Shield TV is built off the same thing as the Switch. The Switch is slightly less powerful, actually, but it doesn't suck by the looks of it. You know, I could actually just... You know what, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close this stream down in a minute, and I'm going to stream it... No, I can't do that. Oh, that's pain. I do need the Linux one. Which means I'm going to have to either find a new SD card or overwrite my Android one, and I can't even back up my Android one because of software fuckery. It can't like detect the main thing. Yeah, Ubuntu is very different from Windows. It is yeah, it's different in a lot of ways, I guess. I mean, it's Linux, so obviously it's not going to be, you know, you wouldn't switch between like Mac and Windows and expect the exact same experience. But yeah, I don't know, Linux. I'm kind of like split on Linux. it's good for getting things done that are like a lot more technologically complex. Like stuff like VMs, if you want to do it in Linux, that's like basically the only way to go because of how sucky Windows VM is. You know, Windows is awful; it just hogs all of the resources. So you have to have a pretty decent computer to get any kind of VM working properly on Windows. And then Mac, you can't really virtualize anything on Mac unless, same thing really, you need a really powerful Mac. And at that point you would need a Hackintosh, and if you've got a Hackintosh there's no point in virtualizing on a Mac because you can just stick some other stuff on it. Like, yeah, Linux is basically the only way for VMs, but then for like general consumer use, like, you know, I wouldn't you know, give my granddad like an Arch computer or any kind of Linux because it's easy to fuck things up. And God knows, you know, he can't switch Google accounts when I sign in on his laptop, so I don't know how well that would work. But like, I don't know. I've just been scratching at my capture card. Christ, it's all ruined now. Great. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Windows is alright. Like, Mac sucks, but I want it for GarageBand, and like exclusively just GarageBand because of my music GCSE. So that's fun. I can't get it working though. I got a Mac VM working on my laptop under Manjaro, but then it wouldn't download from the servers or something. So now I've got like a 200 gig partition that I can't access because it's formatted to APFS. And obviously I can't access any APFS partitions with Android or with Windows. So you kind of actually use Linux quality. That's actually pretty neat, I guess. I mean, it's lightweight. You know, it revives old computers. That's what it does. I mean, it's a necromancer of technology, but yeah, I wouldn't give it to someone who, you know, likes to mess around with stuff but doesn't know what they're actually doing. Like me, I wouldn't give it to me, but I have used it. I don't know. Right, let's see how bad the Tabor chipset would be for streaming. I can't find any info on streaming from a Tegra. I mean, I guess smartphone streaming is like, it's pretty low power. So, you know, compared to like stuff like what I'm doing with OBS, like the last time I streamed, it's probably because I'm using OBS, actually. Because you know, because I'm using OBS and it's, you know, it's kind of high power. It's trying to encode and all this stuff. If I stream straight from the web, from Chrome, you know, onto YouTube, I can just be like, ooh, frame rates, tasty, you know, some tasty frame rates. But I can't do that with just my computer, or because it doesn't work like that. You know, it's not great at all for anything really that requires effort. Alright, how do I there we go, some epic OBS. Christ, it looks like a Terraria item. That's actually kind of neat. I might make a Terraria mod where it's like an OBS yo-yo or something. I don't know. Oh, it can't even, like, I'm surprised it can't handle. I think it's the streaming aspect. I can record video at like okay-ish. Like, I have to record my video and audio in separate programs and then edit them together, which is not great. Frame rates are delicious, yes, they are. But it's like, I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. There's not a massive amount I can do. I mean, I could be an IRL streamer, I guess. But like I said, I have to do it from like a different thing. What's it called? My brain stopped working. From a different... my brain, Jesus Christ. I'd have to do it from a different PC. Like, because this doesn't... my capture card doesn't work. I don't know, maybe it's not like a particularly high... it's like... it's 1080p 60 FPS capture card at best. You know, when it does... you know, at its top performance. I think that's what it is, I don't know. Which should be more than enough for a... oh no, it's 1080 30. Okay. Well, that's fine, because that's basically the speed that's like the top performance you can expect to get out of a Switch. Probably even with overclocking. I don't want to overclock my Switch too much, because it doesn't work. This is good enough, my internet's way slow. Bro, same, like, well, I mean, actually, no, my PC is just shite. Like, my internet sucks as well, actually. It's been getting slightly better. Like, but it's, well, I mean, not really, it's probably just fluctuating a lot more, and I can't recognise the patterns. Like, I would 100% love to be able to just stream, because, like, I basically based my entire personality on being like a YouTuber, but I haven't got like the mental effort to be a YouTuber. That's cringe and boring. So I could, I don't know, I could like, I don't know. Like, I want to stream because I can't be asked to put the effort in to like edit videos and stuff and put them together. Like, the most editing I've ever done is on my Belle Delphine video, where it's literally just a couple static clips that I edited together. But it's like, or not static, but like, you know what I mean, like, I know what I mean, I'm, like, unedited individual clips that I stuck together that were somewhat coherent, even though I said a lot of stupid shit in that video. It's like, ooh, well, this was unexpected, and like, as if I know these people that I'm on about, you know, like, it's dumb. Internet games from ooh, that's a big gap in that Mbps right there. How? Huh. When I talk to you on Discord, it doesn't seem to suck that much, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because audio's not as demanding as video. Maybe I should just stream over Discord. You know, get someone else to upload it to my channel. It's like, I feel bad for Harvey. You know, Harvey G14, Epic Gamer. And because he's like me. He's built his entire personality around it, except I don't know, he's different with like how he, I don't know what I'm on about. I'm just kind of rambling at the moment. He's like, he really wants to be a YouTuber or a streamer. He does everything on like his phone, you know. It's like, which is fine. It's like a valid thing to do because he hasn't got like a horrendously bad phone. But, you know, he's probably got a lower spec PC than me, and it's just, I don't know, it ain't great. It's got way, oh yeah, I mean, that makes sense, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, it's just like everyone's like it's because I live in the middle of nowhere. My internet speed's horrendous, you know, like, I'm I don't know how far I am from the nearest fibre cable, but it must be pretty far. Have we edit? I don't know. No, I got like stuff to edit, but like I don't know. Gonna have to bear with me for a sec. Ah, rip to the stream. I got a yee. Got a